Hey friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku, the well-rounded nerd. Bwah. Bwah. Bwah, bwah. Doom, 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 doom. Bwah. Bwah. Da, da. Doom, 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 doom. I'm goofy and I can't help myself. Let's open this Studio Series Bumblebee. He must come out of the box. Now, if you've been a part of my channel for any length of time, you know that she's a Gen 1 girly, Gen 1, Gen 2. That's what I love, because it's what I grew up with. That it is okay to be more attached to the things you grew up with than reimaginings. But I appreciate reboots and reimaginings because we get more of this stuff. I don't know about you, but when I was 7, I did not get every toy and action figure I wanted. And that's why adulthood exists. You get a second chance. Right? They're not making this for kids. They're making this for us. All right? And the toys that our kids want now that they can't afford and we're not going to get them because we don't want them little bits all over the house, guess what they're going to do when they're 30 and 40? Buy toys. All right? So, yeah, we're going to open our Studio Series Bumblebee. I will say one of the things I appreciate about the reboots, especially the first of the Michael Bays in the Transformers series, was even though it's a reimagining of older characters, which I'm 100% okay with, you can still see the homage paid to the original models. When you first see Optimus Prime in the Shia LaBeouf first movie, you know it's Optimus Prime. He looks updated, he's snazzy or whatever, he's completely CGI, but you know it's Optimus Prime. When you first see Bumblebee, you know it's Bumblebee. Like, they took the most iconic of the characters that people recognize the most, and they really did him a solid. But for modern sensibilities, for the current generations of youngsters, they updated the look to pull them in. And I respect it because it's a fine balance between paying homage and updating to a point that you don't recognize, because these are also bridges between generations. You know, I being part of the nerd world, one of the things we do, and we did last night, was we went to our favorite hobby shop just to sit and paint. On Wednesday nights, they do something called Brush and Banter, where you bring stuff that you're painting. Obviously, I brought Warhammer. The other stuff she's painting has been put to the side until her 1,000 points are done. Then we can pick up other things. But we just sat there, and we go every Wednesday. We bring our paints. I've got my little painting bag and my glasses with a light on them and all that kind of stuff. And Brush and Banter, you can use their paints. They provide Procurol paints. Brushes, you can use their brushes. We bring our own. Most people who are serious about painting have their own setup. But the point is to sit around and just talk to people while you paint. Look at what other people are painting. Look at other franchises. And then for as long as we've gone there, there's been a dad who brings his daughter every Wednesday. She's the most adorable little thing you ever saw. She got the reddest of red hair. And I then told her 15 times, do not destroy your hair with bleach. People pay for this color. Wigs exist. All right. But he's always painting something from one of the games that he plays. You know, he's painting BattleTech. Like I said it right that time. He's painting BattleTech. He's painting Warhammer. He's painting D&D, whatever the tabletop game is. And he brings along something for her to paint as well. And that's like daddy-daughter bonding time. And it is the cutest thing. She always tricks him into buying her candy every time they're there. But he gets to tell her about these series and TV shows. And a lot of times I've noticed that he might paint something that is a classic version of a media that he loves, but he gets her an updated version. And of course, she's painting it in rainbow colors and all this stuff. Me and her get along real well because I'm like a living mermaid as far as she's concerned. she's too cute. But it's good bonding. So when they take these properties and there's the old version and the new version, it's a good chance to take younger folks and say, hey, did you like that version? Let's go watch the other version. Let's enjoy this property together in new and different ways. That's, I'm glad they keep trying with properties like Star Wars and Star Trek. I love Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds. I haven't been into Star Trek since Next Generation. Haven't cared a thing about it. I did like the Chris, which of the Chris's is it Chris Pine? Chris Pratt? It's Pine. It's Pine that did the reboot. One of them Hollywood Chris's. And yeah, one of them Hollywood Chris's and Zoe Saldana and Simon Pegg. That I did like those 3 rebooted movies. I thought those, like this, good homage, not duplicates. You can feel the modernization in them, but you can also feel the respect for the source material. And that's just a way for generations to connect. I think that's why that the show on Hulu, Only Murders in the Building, does so well, because it's a very good, respectful, cross-generational drama. Is it a dramedy or just a drama? I think it's a dramedy because there's a lot of laugh moments. Martin Short is a natural treasure. We must protect him at all costs. But it's one of those things where let's not go, oh God, it's not what I love. Like, okay, the kiddos like this one, I like this one. Let's cross compare and just be nerdy, multi-generational nerds together. Like, oh, it's great. I think what I'm going to do is what I did for the last Starscream video. And once I open him, let's compare him to some other Bumblebees that I have and see which ones we like the most. Her little multi-tool is under something in this office. It's still in the room, but I dropped it somewhere. And I don't know where I dropped it. A tisket, a tasket. It is gone. So we're going to use her pink EMT knife. And I'm real about the pink lately. I don't know why. It is my favorite color, but I actually don't wear as much pink as you think I would. It's usually in my hair somewhere. But since I'm doing like more subdued colors for the early summer, I think that that helps balance against her ultra bright wardrobe. You know. But it's growing on me, and I've not taken my hair out of pigtails in like a week now, because I haven't been able to pigtail my hair in like years because of the choices and styles I make. Let's open this gingerly. But it's just making me happy. And when I'm recording this, the following week, I'm taking 4 days off from work. Well, a weekend and 2 weekdays off from work because we're going to Rimfest. I'm doing a pirate for one of my costumes, and I am 100% considering wiring these out and going full Pippi Longstocking. Yeah, I know, right? Would that not be great? Anywho, let's open him. So got the top open. This is the one that turns into the sports car. So remember the original Bumblebee? He turns, no, she's not transforming it. He turns into a bug, a beetle, a Volkswagen Beetle. If you've not seen like some of the older movies, was it Herbie? Herbie the Love Bug? Or is it Harvey? It's Harvey or Herbie? I think it's Herbie. But older movies, they were made before my time, honestly. I think there was a reboot that maybe Lindsay Lohan or someone did. One of them did, post Disney Girls, did a Herbie the Love Bug reboot. But those are just such precious movies. There's something about the movies from like the 40s, 50s, 60s that are just different. Like, maybe it's because they had to try harder. I don't know. But those movies are just, they always have a soft spot. If you're ever just looking for an easy, feel-good watch the Herbie movies with your kids. Especially when they're little and don't care so much about like things looking snazzy and flashy. So let's go ahead and extricate him from his tomb. Is there scenery in here? I must see if I have scenery to collect. I think this one comes with scenery. Scenery. I'm going to start. I've got a good collection of this stuff now. See, look at that. That's a great war backdrop. That is for posing figures. Come on. That's all it's for. So I'm going to start doing some photos with like my Warhammer models and my Transformers I take out of the box on these, because why not? It's there. So we're going to set that to the side. My dog is asleep over there, so I have to be careful tossing this behind me. Oh yeah, the instructions. Let's see how many steps it is to transform this. Just for grins and giggles. Open to the back. 23. I know the devil's a liar. That's what I know. Okay, so his tomb is not so bad. He's got those awful little paper cords. You remember these when you were a kid and you had no idea how to open them? So there's so many ways they trap these figures in their little sarcophagi. There's the little rubber bandy things. There's twist ties. But I think the worst of them all might be these paper things. I don't know whose job it is to make that knot. But how do you do that? Because a machine didn't do this. A human did this. And, you know, shout out to you, because I'm sure hands be raw from dealing with all these paper every day. But that, when you were a kid, you always tried to untie this. It never struck us that scissors exist, if you were allowed to use the scissors. But she has her knife, and we are not even going to attempt. Cut away from your face. And somebody got on to me in one video. They're like, why are you cutting towards yourself? It's like, because I'm a dumb adult. That's why. Safety third. No, safety first, children. If any kids watch this. All right. But luckily, I think it's only got those 4 points. So let's free him. He's a very simple figure, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with simple. There's nothing wrong with it. I love the guns are right on the side. So I'm going to set that there so I don't lose it. And the other one. So let's, oh, it's like he's got spaghetti noodles all over him. Ah, I got the foot stuck in the back. Come here. Eee. Oh, he is holding on to the... Y'all, look. They looped it through his hand. Why do y'all hate us? Okay. They still don't have it all off. Okay, I think we got him. Let's straighten him up a little bit. Okay, now that I've taken him out of the box, I'm glad I did. Because he's actually... What do we think? He's actually kind of great. I love the yellow. Yellow's one of my favorite colors to wear. It looks really good on my skin. I could totally see myself like doing a girl version of a Bumblebee for a cosplay. I have like 2 more cosplays that I'm putting together. Power from Chainsaw Man. I've got the wig. I just got to get the suit. And I think I've got the horns too. Yeah, I've got the horns. Power's great. I love her. I don't know why he made me think of cosplay. I just thought of a... because of the color. Like, I'm like, this would be fun. One of our friend's sons did one of those cardboard transforming costumes. I think he was Optimus Prime. He actually at Dragon Con last year got on stage with it, so that's pretty cool. The Transformers make cool costumes if you've got the patience to build them. Same thing with like mech suits and stuff. If you got the patience to make yourself a Gundam, a mech, a Transformer, a Space Marine, good on you. You deserve all the accolades on stage. But let's let him spin. Here's something I do love. Flat feet. You know what flat feet means? He's gonna stay standing. And he's so cool, he might be the only boy in my girl army right now on the desk. But let's let him spin. Show the people what you're working with. She's not gonna transform him, don't ask. Yeah. I mean, could I? No. Let's put his accessories on. So he's got these little slits on his arm, so I'm guessing I can clip. Oh, no, there's a double here. See, that's why we pay attention to details. So look, he's got a stash now. Shing. Come on, we're all big kids at heart. A lot of people, let's see, the other gun can go here. I do love it when you can change the weapon hands. Like, put them on either hand. Let's see here. Don't want to, because you know she can break something real easy. Oh, I think this has to go on the other hand. I thought it could go on this one. I'm going to figure it out. Like, I know many people have opinions on whether or not it is appropriate for adults to collect toys and everything else. But I have always been an advocate for escapism. Adulthood's hard. I think I'm putting it on backwards, and that's why I'm having such a hard time. Adulthood's hard, and it's okay to have those things that make you happy. Even if it's a little bit of plastic. You know, not mean like, you know, don't go bankrupt or anything over little bits of plastic. Oh, no, it has to go on that hand. Don't hoard your house out for little bits of plastic, you know. Make sure you're still making yourself a lovely, livable place. But whether it's sports, gardening, fishing, reading, you know, collecting, video games, whatever it is, the world is hard. It is a hard knock life out there, y'all. It is okay to have a little escapism. So now we've got him set up with both weapons. So it did have to go on this hand. That's fine. So now he can swing or he can boop, 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 boop. I like it. I like it. So nice flat feet. He's going to stay standing. I think I am going to put him on my desk because he'll look real good there. But let's do some comparing with other Bumblebees. So here's a Bumblebee from the Red series, Robot Enhanced Design. That's what Red stands for. These are not action figures. This is a statue. You can see my whole desk in the reflection. We're just going to lower her screen real quick. But yeah, You can see like my plants and stuff back there. She has a garden on her desk. Like, I like flowers, I like color. Yeah, it's just how I am. But you can see that this is classic Bumblebee. This is the one from Gen 1. This is the one from the movie. The reason I don't open him is because he's not articulated in any way. On the back here, he's got minimal poses that you can do. This is a full articulated figure. Everything on this guy moves. He only moves at a few joints, so he's meant to be posed. He does not transform. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. He comes with an Energon cube. That's crazy. But yeah, I've got a few out of the Red series. I've got a couple of Megatron, a Galvatron, and a Megatron while he's in transition to Galvatron. There's another one that I've got that I cannot remember. It's back there. But he's not going to come out of the box. So let's look at him. We've got Classic B, Michael Baby. Not Michael Bay's baby. Michael Bay Bumblebee. Say that 3 times fast. Michael Bay Bumblebee. Michael Bay Bumblebee. Yeah, which one are we loving the most? Here, I'm going to switch sides and see if I can get a little bit of that glare off. Because, you know, she faces a window. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So, Classic B. Michael Baby. Let's hold him this way. Michael Baby. Classic B. Who do we love? Now, wait, there's more. I have not opened this one yet. I opened the Rodimus in this series. But this is the Transformers, also from the Bumblebee series. But there's a hoss of a Bumblebee. So this is the movie, the Michael Bay movie version, but the big one. So he's kind of a perfect hybrid between Classic B and Current B. So here is big transforming. You might recognize this box. I have a Rodimus Prime from the same series that is open, and he's just hanging out of there. I love Rodimus Prime too much to have left him in the box, so he had to come out. This one's probably going to come out of the box eventually. I caught all 3 of these at a Target. I know, right? Well, ages ago. I bought this. I've had to have had this for at least 3 or 4 years now. Easily. I want to say I got it during the pandemic when I was retail therapying myself, because we all were. But Michael Baby, the sequel. Well, I guess technically this is the sequel one, because this one just came out, I think, this year or last year. This one's much older. And then we have Classic B. So here's Classic B. Oh, you know what I can do? Look, balancing act. Let's see if she can do it. Let's see if she can make this work. Does she have the dexterity? See, that's why flat feet matter. So we've got all 3 of them in one view. Who do we love more? Michael Baby, Classic B, Michael Baby numero uno. Like, they're all great, right? Who's our favorite? This one will transform. Remember how I tried to transform that Rodimus Prime and she failed. She failed hard. But again, he turned into the vet like this guy will. So is it a Corvette? No. She's not a car person. What does he turn into? I forget. Someone will tell me in the comments. Make a sacrifice for the algorithm. So look at that. Look at them. They're like, oh, you can transform him in 6 steps. That Rodimus Prime had 900 steps. I'm not going to try it. Nope. Can't be me. Can't be bothered. But yeah, let's decide who of these do we love the best? Which is our favorite model? Kind of like him. He might become like my sidekick. You want to be my sidekick? Autobots, roll out. He didn't do anything. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I definitely am going to put him on my desk with the girl army. He is worthy. Mostly because he has flat feet and he's not going to fall over. So, per usual, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.